Welcome back. The time right now, 7:42 on your Monday morning. The push to the national championship is here, with the Buckeyes in the Lone Star State getting ready to face off against Miami.
So exciting. Tracy is there with them, and earlier this morning she spoke with Buckeye legend and 97.1 The Fan's Tyvis Powell about what to expect from the game. Here's what he had to say.
Tyvis Powell is joining us, 97.1 The Fan. Good morning, friend.
Good morning. I'm deeply hurt that you didn't take me as a carry-on. You know, I love a game day atmosphere, and the fact that you didn't say, you know what, this is my carry-on, and me long duffel bag in a duffel bag would have been fine, you know? Yeah, but it's okay. I'll hold it down for you here in Columbus.
Now, you know, as tall as you are, I could not carry you on. You would have had to go with the golf clubs. But let's talk a little bit of football here. You know, it's the third straight Cotton Bowl. Can you just talk about the level of familiarity this kind of gives the team when they think about what they're facing, especially those guys who've been on the roster for more than a year?
Yeah, so when you look at certain situations like this, obviously when you go to different bowl sites, you have to have a routine. Teams have to figure out where they want to do their final practice at, where they want to do walkthroughs and all of those things. Well, the good news is this is the third year in a row the Buckeyes have done this, so they have all of those things mapped out. And the clock changed. You know, the next 72 hours is interesting because if on a normal circumstances, this would be a fast practice. This is a Thursday. So what I like to say is the Buckeyes are on what we call simmer. You don't want to be too amped up too early. You're on simmer. If you're cooking on that stove, it's on a low temperature right now. And that's where the Buckeyes are, getting their minds right, going over the last things. They probably have a spot, probably maybe even inside of AT&T Stadium, where they'll do their final practice to get through it really fast and get ready for this game.
You were onto something there. We know the team hasn't played in 3 weeks. And in the last game, of course, they faced their only loss of the season. A lot of people still smarting from that. Talk about the next 72 hours as they get ready to take on this Hurricanes team. And sidebar, they talk a lot of trash.
You know, trash talk makes the game more interesting. If you're going to talk trash, Tracy, you have to be on it when it's game time. So I love the fact that they're energized, they're into it. When you have this long layoff, you've got to get yourself ready to go. But you don't want to use all your energy too soon. So like I say, keep that thing on a low temperature, on simmer right now. Make sure that you're doing your final walkthroughs tomorrow. Make sure that you have everything answered for this game and you're ready to go out there and dominate. I think the Buckeyes will be ready. I love the fact that they're angry since they lost that last game.
Yeah, what they should be. So we know that you're also on The Fan through this morning. Tell us a little bit more about what you have coming up over there.
Well, today we're going to just go over all of the NFL scenarios. Obviously, the Browns had a big win yesterday against Pittsburgh. We're going to talk about that, talk about what it means for the draft. And the Blue Jackets won in a great fashion, coming back and scoring 3 in the final period. To win it all, we have to give them some love today on T-Bone and Tyvis.
Yes, I heard that was a great game. My husband and son went out to that one, so go CBJ, go Buckeyes. Tyvis, thank you so much.
And stay with us over the next few days leading up to the big game. You can see Tyvis, plus Tracy, Dom, and Adam sharing more exclusive interviews, special coverage, and live streams on 10 TV and right here on 10 TV Plus.